Tonight we'll be finishing up the last season for the High Performance series. We're in the month, or not the month, the season of spring, and we should be able to see what's next as well. I forget if they mentioned it or not yet. You can see what the next series is. Those of you that were here last night when I was playing Rock Band, appreciate you being here. Hopefully you enjoyed that. It's fun to bring that out again. It's been a long time since I played. It's a lot of fun. Okay. So, oh, we still got a vote, huh? Oh no, that's the winner. Horizon Wilds Takeover. I'll pretend that I know what that means. What that's gonna entail, but I guess we'll find out when we get there, huh? Okay. Let's turn the sound up just a little bit. Okay. Come up to this road race challenge. Start off here. Modern muscle cars. All right. Let's see. I feel like we've done this class already. I feel like I've seen a lot of these cars. Got a lot of these Dodge Hellcats. Maybe if we finish early, we can even go through and try and Oh, did I turn the music off? I think I did because we had music going otherwise. Difficulty settings. Audio, yeah. I think it was somewhere around there. I don't know. Let's do 70. And streamer mode is on. Okay. Okay. I wish I could play the normal music in the game, but since it's licensed music, they kind of frown upon that. And it would make it impossible for the VODs to be on YouTube, I would imagine. So, which is too bad, because they have a whole radio station of, like, classic songs from the series, which some of them are really good. So, yeah, let me know how your weekend's been. Do you have a busy weekend? Did you have a lot going on? Did you get to relax a little bit? Did you get to see family or work on some projects? Whoop. Did you get to relax, watch a movie, watch college basketball, play some games, sleep in? Yeah, this guy, there's so much torque in the back that it's just losing grip. I'm slipping and sliding around a little bit. But thankfully we did not get separated from the leaders here. For me, it was nice to have a little bit more relaxing of a weekend. I did run sound at church, and unfortunately one of our team members was out sick, so we had to kind of cover doing some of the tasks there, but it wasn't too bad. We're down to the last little bit. Can we get in front? Get in front of you. Oh, man. Did we just get second? Maybe we just get second. It's not a big deal. We'll just need to get first past this Zany Brain 6676. But yeah, I was able to. I was playing some Minecraft with Kathy, with Bronson a little bit today. That was fun. And you know what? Let's give a shout out. Oh, how do I even spell her last name? Where is it? I'll have to look that up. So I can just use this. Alright, while we fast travel to the next location. Actually, let's check. Can we get any... Our masteries done? Nope, we got all those already. Cool. What are we in right now? We're in that. Let's switch to one of those. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Try to do some more shoutouts tonight. Woo. These guys just like brake randomly. It's driving me crazy. And it's of course right when they're in front of me, so they just get in my way. Oh. Okay. Yeah, car's not very good at, even though I'm not accelerating, it's not very good at keeping the back wheels in line. It likes to slide out there. Okay, well, we're already past whoever that was that beat us last time there. They're back there somewhere. That's a good thing they're not consistently in the front. Okay, come on, car. Can you please grip the road? There we go. Oh gosh, come on. Here we go. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how long this game will keep going. I think at some point here, I don't know. I got some other racing game several months back now. I think it was right around Christmas time or something in the winter. I think I got it back in December. and I have not even played it. I think it's a rally racing game as well on the Xbox. And I could get into one of those, or maybe I could switch it up and just do some other classic racing game that I have in my backlog. So we've got a good number of racing games to go through. I know I've been playing this game for pretty consistently for quite a long time. So definitely could be up for a change. Oh, messages. Yeah, I got that one too. Okay. And last race is over here. That's a pretty cool looking little dash there. Yeah, I wish that they didn't make the computer racers like running into a brick wall. That command doesn't work. I thought it does. Okay, check. Oh well. Didn't come back saying it wasn't valid. Maybe it shows up differently. Oh, come on. Ugh, these hairpin turns. Hey, how's it going, Connor? Good to see ya. Long time no see. How are you guys doing? You guys get some good rest? Bronson asleep? Thanks for the shout out. No idea what the context was. Oh, I was just remembering to try and shout out some of you guys. Just in case anyone hasn't seen you guys yet. He passed out. Well, it sounds like he had a busy weekend, so I guess I shouldn't, can't be upset with that, I guess. Sounds like he's working and busy a lot. Oof. No, you're the nicest person. Come on, Connor. But how's your evening or your night going? It's getting kind of late for you. It's almost midnight. And I was telling my wife, I'm just like, I'm really just it's so frustrating, the difference in time zones. Like you guys were talking about getting tired back when we were just getting off and playing some Minecraft, and it's like 9 o'clock for you. It's like, oh, it's like 6 o'clock. Haven't even had dinner yet, and it's still light out. And then you guys are like getting tired, and Bronson is gonna get some sleep. I feel like we miss out on being able to do stuff together very much. Anytime we're free, he's like, I'm so tired. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be like that for a long time. Yeah. Just cleaning since everyone is asleep right now. You know, that's it's a good time to get that done. You don't have interruptions. Oh, he actually... How did he beat us? We came in like second the first race. And it was... Oh, they must have changed names. That's cheap. Because the person who beat me in the first race isn't even listed in this group. And they swapped it out. And so I was like, oh, he's not even in the race. I can afford to not get in first. That's dumb. Yeah, time zones are not cool. Yeah. I know. It's... they're such a pain. Alright, so now we need to get in front of probably the person who's in first right now. We'll try it again. Focus a little more. These cars are alright. They're a little squirrely on the road. They have a hard time keeping their tires gripped down to the asphalt. Ooh, we can get in front of one. But, yeah, it was definitely fun kind of catching up with you a little bit and Bronson today, and just kind of zoning out, playing a little bit of Minecraft, just hanging out. So, that was fun. Yep, there he is. He's in, of course, he's in front. We'll catch up, though. We don't run into walls. Half the race left to catch up. Discord calls are always fun. Yeah. Always nice to just have people to hang out with and just chat with. And he is just flying through these corners. There's no way. There's got to be some sort of difficulty setting in this game that the computer ahead of you, even though there's corners where they should be braking, they're going nearly as fast as you and not having to brake around these corners, because he's definitely... I'm not breaking through a lot of that, and he's staying up there. Catch up to this guy. I don't even know if I can beat him by getting first. I should be able to. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for sharing that picture on the Discord. You when you were younger. That's pretty cool. Honestly, that would have been very cool to be in a band when I was younger. I mean, even now, I kind of wish that besides, the worship team at church, being a part of a band and playing professionally or, whatever, that would be pretty cool. Alright, we might end up tying, well, I don't know. We might be tied right now, and so we might actually beat him. Okay, now we're up. There we go. Okay. Is that the same hoodie that I'm wearing right now? Here, you get this reward that you already have. I don't know, maybe that's just the thing of me not really feeling like playing this as much because I've done it so much that I've unlocked almost everything. There's nothing new. Not much new. So, we'll see. Sure, there's something else fun that we can pull out to play. That can still be racing. It was very short-lived and just for my school group, but a fun experience to have had.
Welcome back, Commander.
Definitely a fun memory, though. It's never too late to start a band. Yeah. That would be fun. Supposedly, they might be coming up with some sort of new content, like when the PlayStation version comes out. The only new stuff are like these. There's these races here, which are like community created ones. So I don't think you really get anything from these. I don't know. There's actual like story, real race kind of things. There's not a lot of new stuff. And with how many roads are here, I'm surprised that they don't come out with new race, new races and stuff. You're on base. Forrest can play drums. Bronson can play the triangle or something. I know, that's why I keep like thinking, like, man, if we were in like the same time zone or like lived somewhat close-ish to each other, that'd be fun to like get together in person to do something fun. But alas, it's more difficult than that. And then now with you guys and Forrest and Tessa being parents, it just makes it that much more complicated and difficult to plan out. Origami Park. Sounds interesting. Third person view so we can... Whoa, okay, he's just gonna stop. He must have hit a wall. Get a good look at the track. I've got the metal version of the Halo theme. Holy cow. Yeah, there's no assistance here for when to slow down. They all kind of stop at the very end, right before the corner anyways. If we're ever visiting your part of the country for some reason, we definitely make a stop and take a road trip to see you. Oh, I hope so. And same with you guys. I don't know if I'll ever make it to where nearby where you're at, but maybe someday. Or at least somewhere that's close enough to just meet up with you guys or something like that. Meet up at Steak and Shake or Bojangles. No. Oof. Yeah, grabbing those walls. You never know. That is true. Not rule out anything. Anything can happen. That would be great. It would be a lot of fun to see you guys. I always think of like those posts or those pictures that people some guys will put up and be like, yeah, this is my team of playing Halo together back in the day on the 360, and we met up to meet each other for the first time after like 5-10 years or something like that, where they've only like heard each other's voices online or something. or they get to be in each other's wedding or something like that, and they finally meet for the first time. At least we get to see each other and actually know a little bit about each other that way. It's not just a voice. But yeah, those are cool posts. You'll get your Steak and Shake someday. Yeah. No. I remember I went to Tennessee for work. It was a little while ago, but I like kicked myself because I think I remember. That's the thing is I was at the mercy of my boss driving around, so I didn't have like a rental car to just go wherever I wanted. But and I remember passing it 1 or 2 Steak and Shakes, and it's like, oh man, I could really go for that. But my boss is the kind of person that would probably never eat at a place like that. So it's like, I'll pick my battles. All right, well, that's kind of fun. It's an interesting race there. Looks like everyone else was using a Super as well. We race all these fancy cars and we just get a lousy little Scirocco. Well, maybe not lousy, it's better. I don't know. Probably newer than the car I technically have, but I heard a petition with Steak and Shake for them to open one in your town. I know, I keep thinking about that, like, I need to like be on my X account and be like, hey, when are you gonna have a location in Idaho? Then they'll probably be like, yeah, here's our application to be a franchisee. Fill it out and you can own your own business. Like, no, I don't want to own it. I just want to eat there. I just want the easy part. So I feel like all these places, like if you own a business for whatever such and such that you enjoy, it kind of ruins the joy, or at least it can. It's not as exciting as you perceive it to be. But I don't know. It can be wrong though. Some people end up doing what they like, what their hobbies are. They do that as a job, and they really enjoy it. This will be slow. Gonna make the best of all our corners. Come on, buddy. Why do you have to get in my way? Connor, as long as you don't do a GoFundMe. You and those GoFundMes, you just love starting those up. No. Oh really, I got a great idea. Hear me out, hear me out. What if we start a GoFundMe? Let's send a steak and shake to Fuzzy Pickles. See, there you go. I can make one right now. Yeah, I know you can. But should you? No. Please stop trying to cut me off. I mean, we couldn't get that one for Kathy going. I'm trying now to find the closest location to Idaho, and I'm legit not remembering where Idaho is on the map. Oh no. I looked it up, and literally the two closest ones were either in Denver, Colorado, or like Las Vegas. And I think the Denver one is actually in the airport. There's one in the airport. I don't know if it's the only one in Denver, but there's one in an airport. Yeah, there you go. So, which is, it's sad. I mean, it's not the furthest west. You'd have to go down to California for that. But still, like, if you look at the map, there's like such a high concentration on the East Coast, and then it just kind of dissipates as it starts going west. It's like, come on. There are people in the West that would enjoy that. Just saying. Yes, I already did try looking. I'm getting desperate. No. Alright, come on, you gotta catch up to some of these. These guys can't be that good. These are very low performing vehicles. They can't stay ahead that far. Oh man, they're just making these really good corners. Maybe I just need to make corners like this a little bit wider. No, just a little bit slower. But then it's like their acceleration is just a little bit better than me, even though I'm cutting these corners. Their acceleration is still better than mine. I've only made it up one position in one lap. And this other car is trying to literally cut me off on the inside corner, and then it screws me up. You see this idiot coming up on my 6? They're even braking. I'm not braking around these corners. You saw his taillights come up. Yet he's right there and pulling away. I think I can... Do I have to redo this one after, like, upgrading the car? Alright, there's one position. At least these other three are literally right here. But maybe I can get in there. Come on, don't pull away. Slow down. Oh, we have a short ad starting. This car keeps trying to get around me. I literally practically did not brake at all down that corner. These guys are impossible. They must have changed something with the... Oh, I need to stop complaining. Come on, gotta catch up to them. Okay. There's one. Come on, get out from in front of my car. You're slowing me down, idiot. Okay, we got through two. We have one more guy pass at the last second here. Going to be close. Here we go. Take the turn wide. There he is. There he is. Get on the inside of this corner. Inside of this corner. No. Slow down. There we go. Gosh. They gotta make the computer more difficult, and all they have to do is just make it so they don't slow down during their corners. So you have to make perfect corners to get there. Then after you pass them, they're like, oh, we'll just hang back here. We're good. Whew. Okay. Okay. Not the most amazing car. So we'll switch to something else. Okay. I don't know if any of you have gotten those packs of like mini cookies from Costco, but man, they're hard to only eat just one. Probably had at least 5 today. Ooh, that was a nice little jump. Those are so good. Yeah. Man, they know how to make the dough really good. It's always, even after it's cooked and everything, it's just so soft and still kind of moist. They don't dry out. I can only help but think of what kind of preservatives or weird additives are in there, but they are really good. 5 is self-control. I know. My wife made the breakfast. You're gonna grab one, huh? No, not just one. I'm gonna grab a bunch. My wife made the breakfast snack thing for church. I was like, you know, we can like buy things, we can make things, whatever. Like, oh, people kind of like having something sweet too, so Now, when she does it, I convince her to get something kind of sweet, like some cookies or something too. And hey, people will eat them. So, but they only ate like half of them, so it's like, all right, more for us. Those little two bite brownies they have sometimes too. Yeah, they look like tiny little cupcakes or whatever, little brownie cups. Those are good too. And you can get those at the grocery store, and they'll like put icing on them sometimes too. But man, the other cookies that I like that are store bought are like those really soft sugar cookies with like that are a circle. They have that icing, light colored icing on top. Sometimes the sprinkles are kind of almost powdery, a little bit. Very soft cookies. Those are really good too. I love buying a bunch of something so I can secretly eat some. Oh. Whoa! Pixel Sharky with 8 people. Welcome in, Pixel Sharky. How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? Mama 3 Dinos. How's it going, guys? Welcome on in. Those of you who don't know me, I'm Fuzzy Pickles. I'm a Christian variety streamer, and tonight we're playing some Forza Horizon 5. So, welcome on in, everybody. Good to see all of you. How was the stream? What were you guys up to? What did you get done? Did you have a good time? Good to see all of you. Oh, there's a Pokemon. Yeah, welcome on in. Let me give a before I forget. Let me give a shout out. I'm sure pretty much just me and Connor chatting here, I think, but those of you who don't know Pixel Sharky, you were playing Assetto Corsa. I've heard good things about that one. I've not played that game. But I heard it's more of a simulator racing game, and I do kind of enjoy the arcadey style racing games a little bit more. But would be wouldn't mind trying it out. Have you been playing that game for a while, Pixel? Okay. Yeah, this car is a lot better than the last one we were driving. The other one was very slow. Not good acceleration. Woo! But yeah, so I've been playing games in the Forza series for a long time. Let's see, it's a sim racing game. Yeah, that's what I thought. Do you have a whole racing wheel set up and everything, or do you play with a controller or mouse and keyboard, or what is your preference? I just use a controller. I tried a racing wheel, but I didn't really have a good way to use it. It was kind of weird, and I was almost kind of uncomfortable spending that much money on one anyways. So, sorry to ask you a question. Yeah, do you have a racing wheel that you use for playing Assetto Corsa or Corsa? A lot of people use racing wheels, but I just don't really have a lot of space anyways. Like, you need to have a whole rig and everything for that. You do? Nice. Yeah, maybe someday I'll try that again and see if there's one out there that I like and whatever. But you need to, like... Also, I didn't have a good desk before. It was very flimsy, it was very particle boardy kind of, so it wasn't very strong. This one's a little bit better, but a lot of people have like that whole harness kind of setup mount to hold their let's try this one. To like hold the wheel, their pedals, if they have a shifter, all that kind of stuff. You can play it on a controller or keyboard as well. That's good. Yeah, I played a bit of Forza Motorsport. That one is the counterpart to this game. It's more racing sim. And actually, that's how I started. Was playing Forza Motorsport 3. That was my first Forza game on the 360. So I had a lot of fun with that one. Worked my way through most of the ones after that. Played 4, played that a lot. Played 5. I feel like there is a little bit less content on 5. That was one of the launch games for the Xbox One, so it was probably a little rushed. And then I played 6 and 7 after they'd like been out for a long time. I played them a little bit, and then I played the newer one, the reboot Forza Motorsport title. That's pretty fun, but I don't think I like racing like tons of laps on the same course over and over. And it can take like 20-30 minutes sometimes just to finish one race. It's like, I like having a little bit more variety. So, but they are fun. Those are fun games. It's good to see you again. I know I've seen you over in Mama 3 Dino's streams and her channel a little bit, but appreciate the raid. Oh, okay. Why did they always have to like swerve in front of you and then brake? And then when they go in the water, they don't slow down, but you do. I gotta get past these two guys here. Just before the end of the race. Come on. Okay, there's one. There's two. Okay. Woo! Just in time. And I know racing in a game where you can have rewind and things like that is not quite cheating, but kind of cheap a little bit, but it's nice not having to redo the same thing over and over. Okay, so we finished that. Let's see. Oh, there's one right here. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. We get the car mastery for this. We did. Okay. Okie doke. driving off-road. Ooh, you know what? This will probably be a really good car. This will be one. It's got off-road tires and everything, so it will grip the ground better. These kinds of off-road, kind of cross-country races are hit or miss. This is where most of the unrealisticness of the game likes to show itself. They can just like grip the road perfectly. Or lack thereof kind of road. It's just dirt and field. Thought I had some good off-road tires. Oh gosh. Okay, there we go. We gotta catch up to these guys. If we... I don't know, these kind of races, I don't feel bad dropping the difficulty down a little bit. We're like one of the top difficulties. And it's like... there's like no way. Nope. Yeah, it would be nice if the computer didn't just blatantly drive way better than you can be. Oh, how did you get through here? Let's do this. Ban you. Hold on just a second. Do it on this. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you got TC on. Yeah, I know. You have traction control and everything. But it's like you're driving on ice, practically. And I guess the way that they just program the computer, at least this is what I've kind of concluded, is that no matter what surface they're driving on, they pretty much, you can see they're following the racing line perfectly. They are practically driving on, where they're simulating just driving on concrete the whole time. Doesn't matter what they're doing. Okay, yeah. I'm literally getting passed by everyone. So, Furno Sigma, welcome in. Good to see you. Let's try that again, but a little bit differently. Let's see, where we're down here. That's right. I mean, you would think that you want races to be enjoyable, so... what are you doing, if I may ask? I am going through the festival playlist for the spring season for the High Performance Series. And so they have a number of different sets of races and things like that to go through to get points. And, oh, this is not the right type of car to use. Is it not? Well, we can take a look at... It reminded me of some sort of kind of rally car. And it has, you see that little icon there right above where it says rare. That means it has off-road tires. I mean, there's a lot of cars on here that really shouldn't do very well. Take a G-Wagon with off-road tires, huh? Well, I know, like something like this might do alright. Something... Oh, you mean like one of these? Yeah, we can try one of these ones. Fortunately, I don't have off-road tires on one of these, so... Let's, we can switch to that, go to a festival, and fix that. As well as upgrade it a little bit. Usually I don't necessarily have to tune up vehicles to actually make them competitive in a race, but for some reason these Baja off-road cross-country races, they are another animal, so... That's a little bit more of everything. That one is specializing in braking, not as much speed. These are like identical. That one has a little less launch, but it's got more braking. A little bit better speed. It's not bad. I think maybe overall speed is good because then the straightaways that I can... A little faster. Don't worry about stats. Look at the torque. Woo! 822, huh? 836. So you don't really care about the overall even top speed, huh? More torque is what wins. All right. Well, let's try that out and see. Tire compound. Oh no, the suspension is rally. Tire compound is stock. All-wheel drive. Okay. We'll try it and see. Stats are complete bogus. Really? Guess I've never really noticed that too much. Stock is not ideal. We can go in and maybe change it. At least the tire compound then. What? I can't even like change from what he had. Okay, is there one that has... That's like the only... That's the only one I picked. The one I picked is literally the one that had the stock tires. All the other ones were fine. Alright. This one has off-road tires, rally suspension, and still good torque. Oh, do you have one for this vehicle? Do I just have to search for your creator name or something, or what? Better be good. No. Do I use manual? No, not usually. I typically just use... which I can always change. I just use automatic. Okay. You just want me to use your tuning so I can get it more popular. No. I kid. Okay. Turn off traction control. The car keeps speed by sliding when you steer. Do I have it on? Yes, I do have it on. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Well, at least the acceleration is good enough that I'm not falling behind. Yeah, some cars, even though they have them available for these races, they're just not built for these kinds of races. Keep speed while you're sliding to steer. Definitely is cornering a lot better than that other car was. Alright, not so bad. Not too bad. Yeah, that other car is just impossible. And honestly, I mean, I like to drive a variety of cars, so I'm not just driving kind of the same stuff every time. But when it's a specialty race like this, oh gosh. I'd rather at least finish the race. Alright, well there you go. Nice. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, take it easy with the G-Wagon, or I'm gonna have to call Haley for permission to use Horizon airspace.
Oh, you're so funny. Strong but not in the cross country. Yeah. I would imagine it would do well in dirt rally races, but not the off-road races like we're cross country that we were just doing. Yeah, I think because it's so particular on what you need to have your cars tuned to and all that with these off-road races, I just don't really enjoy them as much as road races. Yep, that was not a good corner. That's okay. Hey, look at that, we got some more mastery tokens. Whoop! Just barely tagged that one. So, the Fern, I assume that you've been playing Forza games for quite a while. You also play Motorsport, or do you primarily play the Horizon series, or both? I started playing back on Forza Motorsport 3 back on the 360. That was my first game in the series. But I think I enjoy the Horizon series a little bit more. I think I just enjoy the arcade racing feel a little bit more. You don't like what Motorsport has become? Yeah, I feel like it doesn't have as much charm as like Motorsport 3 and 4 used to have, or what they had. And we're way out in front. Gran Turismo guy didn't buy into PlayStation 5. Yeah, I've never. I own a PlayStation 1, but I was secondhand. I really haven't even played it. I never grew up a PlayStation guy, so I never really got to play Gran Turismo. But I heard it's good, so maybe someday I'll play it. But I don't know. I've played most of the Motorsport games. They're all right. They just get really repetitive over time, and it's, I don't know. I mean, this game is kind of like that too. Now that I've been playing it for as long as I have, but I forgot about the charm. The game is just bad. Frankly, a slap in the face. You don't get the "You Tried" award when you sell a product for money. Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. Whatever they did in the third and the fourth games, I don't know. I should go back and play the first and the second one too. But they seem to do pretty good in those ones. I felt like there's more progression in those earlier games. Current ones, it's just, I don't know. It's just not very exciting. Would have been fine with it had they not lied to our faces and recycled employees to not pay benefits. Oh, I don't remember hearing about that. What happened there? I mean, the developers? And honestly, I guess if motorsport is going that direction, I kind of am weary that whenever they decide to have the next game in this series come out, that it's going to be kind of following that same script. So, 2-year contract employees, if you know how that goes. Oh, okay. Everyone's on contract, so they're not full-time. There are 2 great games that come out this year. Whoops! Breakfast 2 and Tokyo Extreme Racer. I don't know if I've heard of... I don't even know if I heard of any of those. Or either of those. Are they on PlayStation only? Is that... Maybe that's one of the reasons why. Are they just on PlayStation? Sounds interesting, though. PC and console. Okay, whoops. What happens when I'm looking at chat? Okay, well, I'll have to hear the reviews on those, and maybe I'll have to try them out. Always up for another good racing games, but they're so far and few in between, I feel like. Pretty much just stuck with Forza for the most part. They've been decent. Breakfast 2 is like MotorStorm but modern. Okay, I don't know if I kind of remember that one, but I never played MotorStorm. How did I miss it? I must have just barely. Ooh, that was close. I have that Midnight Club on the 360. I should play through that. I started playing through it. I should bring that up again. And yeah, don't get me started on Need for Speed. I enjoyed Need for Speed Underground 2 when I played that way back in the day. And I think even Carbon? I enjoyed that one too, but man, pretty much all the new ones after that really are really rough. I just can't get into them. Oops. Eh. Too mainstream, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a good gaming PC, so I don't play a lot of stuff on there, newer stuff. But I don't know. And I don't only game on Xbox. I have a Switch and had other Nintendo consoles, so a lot of that kind of stuff was never on Nintendo, so... And now, I have quite a bit of a backlog that I don't really buy games all that often. I have Game Pass so I can just try stuff out, and I don't have much of a budget to buy games all that often anyways, so I don't really buy... I haven't bought a game in a new full-priced brand new game in a long time. Alright, that wasn't bad. That worked. Tokyo Extreme Racer is a Japanese game series, basically a modern remake of Tokyo Extreme Racer 3 on the PS2. Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation growing up, so a lot of these games that might have been on PlayStation, I never had a chance. I didn't have an original Xbox when it was popular. I had a GameCube. I didn't get a 360 until pretty much the end of its life either. So, you know, a lot of the games like that, have I played Gran Turismo 4? I haven't played any Gran Turismo game. Again, I'm not a PlayStation guy, so I haven't had the chance really to play any of those in that series, unfortunately. Oh, there's one more up here. Okay, Cannonball Raceway Retro Super. Yeah, I did. I was more of a Nintendo guy growing up, and that's what my parents started me out on, so kind of stuck with that. And just a lot of the other stuff, I just didn't have a huge taste for whatever PlayStation had, or I just didn't know what they had, so I can emulate it now at least. Yeah, guess I could. Maybe someday I'll look into that. It would be kind of cool if they had some sort of Gran Turismo collection or something like that that they'd release on PC or something like that. But I'm sure with like music licensings and agreements and contracts and things like that, that would be nearly impossible to do. Kind of like how they always delist this kind of game after a little while because of the car licenses, music licenses. Can't keep them live forever. Gran Turismo 4 is better than most modern racing games. Yeah, maybe I don't know if I'll really have much of a chance to play that if it's only on PlayStation 3 or 4. I don't know if I want to buy a console just for that one game. I know there's lots of other good stuff on there, but man. As you can see behind me there, to my right, the whole wall of retro classic games and stuff from Nintendo, and mostly Nintendo. There's a decent amount of Xbox on there too, but you know, I don't really feel like getting into PlayStation as well on top of all that, so. But I get it. Should be able to emulate PS3 games as well. Yeah, then I have to go down, hunt for the ROMs and all that kind of stuff, and I appreciate the encouragement for trying those games out, though. Who knows? I may get a chance at some point. Last lap. So I take it you're a big PlayStation fan then, Vern? Or are you just more of a fan of good games? Not really. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see how well this game is accepted by the PlayStation community once it's released to it. I know that at some point, was it next month? April or May that they're releasing this game on PlayStation 5? Should be interesting. And say just good games, yeah. Fair enough. That makes sense. I want to see how bad the lobbies get. You know, I kind of almost want to see, do they do like, I'm not 100% sure how it's done right now. If like PC, people on PC can play cross-platform with Xbox or not. And or if they'll have PlayStation crossplay with Xbox. That'll be interesting to see. But it'd be nice to see more people playing it, so there's more people for lobbies. Because I mean, like they talked about when it first came out, and they're we got all these Forza events that come up, all the time and stuff like that. Those Forzathon Live or whatever. They have like 2 or 3 going at any given time. It's like, yeah, people can jump in and out of those more frequently and blah blah blah. But we just have this left. Guess we can do. Can do this one. But like no one does those anymore. Yeah. I mean when it first came out, I think I remember seeing a few people doing those, but like I don't think I've seen a single person ever doing those live events since. Whenever I do them, I'm doing it by myself. Just like what TDU did. They split the dealership lobby. What's TDU? Let's see. 2017 Ferrari 812 Superfast. Okay. Should have that one. Oh, let's do this. 2017 812 Superfast. Meanwhile, the Forza 4, they still band together. Test driving. See, you're giving all these test drive. That's a. I think if I remember correctly, that's a PlayStation game. I don't have a PlayStation. Their new title, Solar Crown, was catastrophic. PC game. Okay. And like I said, I don't have a good... My PC right now, my PC is like 10 years old. The only thing that's keeping it alive is the fact that I gave it a solid state drive. I upgraded the CPU to the best it could handle for Gen 6 Intel. And, oh, thank you for the reminder. Drink. Yeah, the CPU and the hard drive. That's the only thing really keeping this thing alive. I would like to build one, but gotta wait till my finances can afford that. So here we go. It's okay. I'm not forcing you to play every game I like. Yeah. No, I do like hearing what people do enjoy, especially for racing games, because I have played some, but not a wide variety. So maintain a speed of 175 for 15 seconds. Well, we can do that easily if we get on the freeway. EVA Ryzen 3 3200G, no dedicated GPU. Played all these on the system. Yeah, I'd like to upgrade. I haven't determined whether I want to go AMD or Intel. I've kind of worked on putting together parts list for both, two different ones just to see. But I think once I'm getting closer to being able to actually afford all the parts, then I will more seriously look at that and determine what route I want to take. But if I did get Intel, I was looking at the 12th gen, not the most recent. So don't worry, I'm not looking at like the 14th, the most recent generation. Test Drive Unlimited is a really popular game, so I wonder how you don't know. I feel like I've heard of it, but I'm just not huge in the PC scene.
You have arrived at your destination.
I just don't have a lot of PC games. So, okay, did we finish that one? We did. Okay. Now we need to see the impact for yourself by achieving 5 ultimate air skills. Okay. Guess we're going into the dunes, huh? Just keep going this way. This is a good way to get more of those Forzathon tokens. Or what are they, whatever they, car mastery tokens. I guess we can probably just go off of any of these hills. There's a hill. Let's go this way. Losing a lot of speed, but we can still launch ourselves. Oh, right into some rocks. Yeah, that's great. And trap ourselves. Trap ourselves against a cactus. Hey, Kendra. Welcome in. Alright. Oh, there's so many rock piles right on the other side of hills. I think we just basically drove right into these. Where am I? I need to go to the right. We need to cut through this way to get to the dunes. Right into some rocks. Yeah. Here's a nice hill. Let's go off of that. Blindly launch ourselves, yeet ourselves off, hoping for the best. Well, I mean, I guess you don't need that big of a jump to do that. I just got at least one ultimate air. Probably just being in the air for at least a couple seconds. There we go. Yeah, it's okay. Oops. Chapter 4. Go for a road trip across Mexico by driving 5 miles. Wow. Go on a road trip. Where are you going on your road trip? Oh, we're only driving 5 miles down the road. You know. How was your time with your in-laws? We actually, I guess, I don't know, for some reason I thought that we were maybe going to be seeing them or doing something. Maybe I was just mixed up, but we actually didn't see them today, but I would not be surprised if maybe we see them this week or something at some point, so. And unfortunately they took it easy today and they stayed home from church, so I didn't see them there either. So, but I'm sure I'll see them soon. Tax season is coming to a close, so hopefully I'll hear from my father-in-law soon. He's an accountant and he helps us with our taxes, so hopefully we'll hear from them about what our expected return is. Hopefully it'll be good. Some people always say, no, you don't want a big tax return. Well, now that the year is over, I hope it's a good tax return, because otherwise I would have already gotten back the money that, or I would have received the money that I should be ours. But yeah, how was it? So your mom was watching over Honest while you guys were streaming last night. How did that all go? That's awesome that she's close enough to come watch your little one while you guys do things and stuff. That's always fun. How was your day today, Kendra? How was your Sunday? You said did you meet with your psychologist today? I hope that went well for you. Let's see. We almost hit that 5-mile mark. We gotta be pretty close. We're just kind of cruising until we should have a little pop-up at the bottom, I would imagine. There we go. Let's hit a sign for good measure. There we go. Okay. So, finish that one. We need 12 more points to get to 40. We get 10 for doing the trial. So let's do a couple of these. Drive 3 miles at the stadium. Earn 10 near-miss skills in any hypercar. You know, let's switch over to a hypercar. Had a good session. Thank you. He's connecting me to these other people for inner healing prayer. It takes about 2 to 3 hours to go over your story and stuff. Well, good. I'm glad that you... It sounds like you're having some good progress. And I hope that you're... Especially if it's, you know, someone at your church or whatever. You're, hyper. That you're, getting some good, quality... attention and everything there.
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat. Man, I was not expecting that. That was... I love that, though. I love that soundbite. My wife's over here just laughing. Just surprised her, too, apparently. But yeah, let's see. Connor says, the last 2 years, when I got almost nothing for my return, everyone was like, that's great. That means the government didn't take as much. Bruh, they took it. They're just keeping it. Or they're spending on something stupid like a state-of-the-art pancake maker, apparently, yeah. Actually, no, state-of-the-art pancake maker, that's actually probably a better use of tax money. There's a lot of terrible things that they've been using our tax money for and not even telling us. But, I mean, the time has already passed, so... Actually, we can... Oh, we just need to turn around. We're right at the stadium. So... Whoop! I mean, the year has already passed. I'd rather get a good tax return and then this next year, hopefully, get less taken out so they don't have just a free income to make interest off of. Whoops! Whoops! Pardon me. Don't mind me. The point of it is to find the root of your problems and pray for it. That makes a lot of sense, Kendra. I like that. I like what they're doing. That makes a lot of sense. So, sounds like you have a great coach, psychiatrist, whatever you call them. Sorry for my ignorance. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that's the main thing of what you want to do in general. For any kind of issues and problems you have, you don't want to just be looking at treating the symptoms. You need to dig, even when it's kind of painful and difficult, you need to dig down and find the root and work at that. So, pray for it to break, of course, yeah. But yeah, thanks for filling me in. I appreciate you sharing that. I know it's not always easy, so. And I will read the next message after you guys get back from the break. 'Cause I don't need you guys to miss out on conversation and everything. Alright, where's the other cars so I can get a near miss? Come on, cars, where are you? Where are you at? Are they just not hiding over here? We're not driving on this little road right here? Okay, well, let's do our 3 miles at the stadium. And then we'll find some other cars. Oh, we got a new redeemable, huh? Cool. And ad is still starting soon. There we go. Oh man. A lot of perk points to use to get to the XP. People are just about back. Alright, welcome back everybody. Do I have to be like inside that other ring? Maybe I have to be in the oval. As opposed to this outer area. Whoop! Alright. Let's see. Connor said, it was great. My mom still comes over about twice a week, usually not on stream nights though. Help us out a little bit, like going to the grocery store with me, or holding honest while I prep food, or clean, or anything else I need help with. That is awesome. Anna slept on my mom's lap for almost 3 hours on Friday, which she would never do with us. Really? Oh, there we go. I'm just reading chat. Rolled right past the entrance. That's awesome. Yeah. My wife's mom is in town, and I'm sure that when that time comes for us, she'll be overjoyed to come over and spend time with us and spend time with the little one. He stayed with us for a week after the birth came. After the birth, and came over every day to cook and clean, help me out. That's awesome. She's a double, so it's been a blessing. No, a doula. Not a double, a doula. That is awesome. 10 near misses. I don't know how many we have left. Let's just head out and get some near misses. Break. Oh yeah. I don't get those because I'm your #1 fan. You're actually the only channel I'm sub to. Well, I appreciate that, Connor. I know I have like a Twitch Prime thing that I use on somebody's, but your guys' channel is the only one that I'm actually paying, like getting a full sub for, not using that little discount sub thing for. So and hopefully I would love to sub to more channels and support others, because I know a lot of people do great content, but man, it's like once our finances can get a little better and feel like we're more comfortable, I guess. Another raid. A raid from Customizer. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I'm Fuzzy Pickles. I'm a Christian variety streamer, and tonight we were just playing through the weekly Forzathon challenges and everything. So, which we're kind of getting closer to the end of it, but yeah, welcome on in. Thank you for sharing your community. I appreciate that. What were you up to, Customizer? What were you streaming? What was going on? Welcome on in. But yeah, Whoop. Hey there, car. Good timing. We are currently trying to just get a couple near misses with this hypercar, and then we will be doing the trial. So, welcome on in, everybody. Glad you can be here. I would almost imagine that you are playing some sort of racing game or something. I'll give a shout out just for fun. Oh, we didn't give. I need to make sure to give shout outs to. Hold on. One customizer. Okay, so you were playing Forza Horizon 5 as well. Nice. And did I do one for Pixel Sharky? I don't remember. I'm sorry if I did not. You might have been before, but I'll still give you one anyways. So thank you for the raid and sharing your community. I appreciate that. Welcome on in, everybody. You'll have to let me know what was going on in Customizer's stream. Whoop! I look away for 1 second. Were you guys doing anything specific in game? Just finished our 3-hour playing with streamers or playing with viewers stream, doing festival playlist. Nice. Yeah, we're just working through the playlist as well. I don't usually do everything in for each week, but I at least get to both rewards. So we are now at 30. How many points is that? Am I blind? 30 out of the 40 that we need. So we'll do the trial, and then we'll find one other one here. Let's see. We could do. Let's do this one. This will extend things out a little bit. We'll find a group to do an online Horizon tour. We'll do this and then the trial. But yeah, so we're as well just going through the festival playlist. It's kind of funny how whenever you boot the game up, it always starts you out in one of the DLCs, and right now it always starts me off in the off-road rally area. So I always start off doing the 3-race circuit there, then switch over to the mainland base game area. So oh, just barely missed it. So cool. Yeah, and it was nice. We had what was his name? Burn of Sigma was here earlier. He plays a bunch of different racing games. He showed first time in the stream, but he man, those off racing games. Okay, we got 50 seconds. Those like the Baja cross country races. I don't know about you. I do not really enjoy those. And the fact that you have to have just the perfectly tuned vehicle to even be competitive in those races, it drives me crazy. Reset your house, and that should stop it from reloading you straight into the DLC maps. Really? Okay. Remind me after we do the Horizon tour. We'll try that. We're just about to jump into that, but I did not know that. That's interesting. So I remember I've switched houses before, but I don't know if like you do that. I don't know. I'm not sure how getting the DLC things mess around with that or not. But, whoop. I mean, to me it sounds like it's a bug, but I'm sure that they do something. They have a reason for it. I think that's how I fix that. Okay, I'll have to try that. I appreciate the tip there. How long have you been playing Forza games for? Have you been playing any of the previous games in the series a long time, or is this your first game in the series? Yeah, I feel like there's a hair on my face. Personally, I've been playing. Man, it's taking a long time to find a session. I've been playing since Forza Motorsport 3. And then when the Horizon games came out, I fell in love with those ones and have been actually enjoying them much more than the Motorsport. Well, I don't know. What do I want to pick? I don't know. Sure, it doesn't really matter. Here somewhere. Started on Forza Horizon 3 and been playing on 5 since day one. Yeah, wow, there's only 2 of us. Nice. I have Game Pass Ultimate, so yeah, I jumped in on the 5th game as well. Started on day 1, so that's been fun. Yeah. Earlier ones are a lot of fun as well. That'd be pretty cool if they remastered the first one or something like that. But I feel like even the older ones, they do still hold up. Alright, well, this computer team is not too difficult. Definitely not like playing on the trial. But yeah, I think I've played a lot, or most, no, I've played all the other Forza Motorsport games since 3, at least to some degree. 6 and 7 I haven't really played all that much. But, I feel like they kind of have lost a bit of their charm since the 3rd and 4th games in the series. Unfortunately. I mean, they're kind of fun to play here and there a bit, but they get pretty samey. But yeah, I enjoy the Horizon games. I think it's just the arcade nature of the game. Arcade racing versus simulation. I don't know. I don't mind playing the motorsport games a little bit here and there, but I don't know. It's not as fun for me as these ones. I think part of it too is the fact that the motorsport games, like, you'll be in a race and a lot of the time it'll be like 5, 6, 7 laps, and so you're doing the same thing over and over, and you're in one race for like 15, 20 plus minutes at times. And it's like, okay, I've done practice, which is like 3 laps, and now I'm in doing a race. Same thing for another 4, 5, 6, 7 plus laps. I've got it down. I've gotten my fun out of it. I'm ready to move on to the next thing. And they just don't have that wide of a variety of races. I mean, they've been adding more venues and locations, raceways, but still, it's like, it still feels very repetitive. Okay. Hate to read and run, but gotta head out. Enjoy the rest of the stream. No worries. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. No pressure and sticking around. But yeah, have a great night. God bless, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you again at some point. But yeah, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I tend to do that as well because I stream at the end of the night and I'll try to raid out to somebody, but it's like, you know what? Already getting close to like at the time when I finish, it's getting close to the time that I need to go to bed, so
200 yards.
I do not blame
Turn
you.
right.
Have a good night. Take care.
Turn right.
Woo!
In 400 yards. Turn left.
Here we go. Up, up, up. See, are we getting any more people in the race? Sometimes you get more people added in as the series continues. Nope, just the two of us. But yeah, Connor, you're staying up pretty late. Appreciate you sticking around as well. Either you don't feel like falling asleep yet, or you're still cleaning things, which if you're still cleaning the house at this late at night, for you, I feel sorry for you. That's that must be a lot of cleaning, or I'm just distracting you too much. Alright, just like that, now we're in first. That was quick. That was a quick transition there. And even in the game here, I do also prefer these sprint races rather than circuits. It's more fun driving from point A to point B than doing laps, short laps around an area. Like, this is a lot harder to be first-person view doing these kinds of races because you're going all over the place. Especially if we go off a jump. Oh my gosh. I feel like impossible. Get up in the air, you can't see anything until you land. You just hope for the best. Alright, here we go. Here's a jump. Where are we going? We're going here. Trying to get as much done as I can while she's sleeping, so I have less to do tomorrow. And maybe she won't nap as long tomorrow, so she'll sleep during birthday stream. Oh, that's right. Is your birthday tomorrow? Well, I guess it is tomorrow already for you. Was it Sunday or is it Monday? Happy early birthday. Nevertheless. Monday. Well, it's Monday now for you, so happy birthday. Be the first one to wish you a happy birthday. How about that? And since today is your birthday,
How neat is that? That's pretty neat.
alright, let's do third person view. Hard to see. Whoop! Whoop! Don't hit the trees. Don't hit the trees. When it was 11 p.m., Kathy was like, hey, it's your birthday in Chile. But then you need to tell her, like, well, I'm not in Chile. How neat is that? Oh, it's so neat. Pretty darn neat.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So what did you turn, like 19 or 20 or something?
In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. In 100
Recalculating.
yards, turn left.
Recalculating.
200 yards, turn right.
Sheila,
In
you don't need to
100
tell me
yards,
every 10 steps where we're going. Shut up, Sheila.
you have arrived at your destination.
You're either too kind or very rude. It's your third birthday turning 25. Well, there you go. Well, happy birthday being 25 again. It's okay. I've been 25 for like 10 years, so. So any of you that have, I don't know, this might be a stretch. Any of you that have watched Red versus Blue back in the day might get my Sheila reference. Sheila being the GPS automatic whatever lady from the tank. Guess I'll have to let me know if any of you guys have watched that. My third time being 25, that's how we do it, yeah. Said I'll be 25 till I'm 30, and I'll be 30 until I'm 40. Yeah, it's funny, we actually, yeah, it was someone's birthday at church today too. So we sang happy birthday to her, and she's 29 again too. Why do I feel like I know what you're talking about, but not really? Sheila? Yeah. Whoops, I look away for a second. So, Red versus Blue was like a series that people made videos within the Halo multiplayer maps and stuff like that. Made their own little videos and stuff. Had little storylines and everything between the different games. And Sheila was the tank that whoop, watch out. She didn't use any brakes there. Oh gosh. I just barely tagged that. She was a tank that could like operate on her own, had voice commands and stuff like that. So whenever a GPS is talking, the lady GPS, I always call her Sheila. Pretty sure it's Force's birthday. Birthday is a day or two after yours as well. Nice. He's not my cousin. I have no idea. I do know what you're talking about. You looked at it. Oh, okay. Good. Good. Man, those videos were pretty funny. There's a few that I remember that different parts that were pretty funny. Just remember that somehow, I don't know how even half these things happened, but one of the characters somehow got pregnant in the series. In the caboose, kind of the idiot. He's like, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to catch pregnancy. Like it's a disease. And then they had like some sort of special, and one of the guys on the red team, Sarge, came back from the future. He's like, oh, in the future, we don't have MP3s, we have MP48s. And we don't have Blu-ray, we got Red Ray and HDD DVD discs. Very silly things. Oh, we got the series thing already. We got the McLaren F1. I'm pretty sure we already have that, but cool. Nevertheless. All right, let's see what the car is we need for this. We need to go to the map. I need to find a few of those and just download those videos and like use some of those little voice clips. We need a Class A from the decade 2000s. Anything, really? Okay. I don't know how many times I've done some of these where they say that. I'll pick something from that, what it says, and it still is wrong, and it won't let me use it, so. Filter. Okay, let's just do a filter for Class A. Right? I think it was Class A. Drift tires. We don't want drift tires. Launch. Sure, let's do this one. Alright, let's find a group. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to find who we're going to play with. And this will probably be the last thing that we do here. And it's late enough. It's not really enough time to really start anything else. By the time we finish that, it'll take a little bit of time anyways. We'll see. If we really feel like, if you guys are sticking around and you want it, we can play a couple rounds of Fall Guys or something like that. Are there any car masteries for this? And we got that one already. Pretty much I just want to get the experience points from those.
Arrived at your destination.
Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Wow, we got like 3 special points just from that one tiny little drift. Wreckage. Sideswipe, hitting a bonus barrel, or hitting the barrel. Okay. T readying the line. See, you get into this, and then it's like, oh, you can only use these cars. Okay, we got a little bit of time to pick. What do we want? Want to try something that's kind of more maxed out? What the heck? Yeah, try this. But, yeah, Connor, I'm impressed that you even know vaguely what I'm talking about with red versus blue. Kudos to you. I mean, I remember that was popular, and I was still a little bit late to the scene when I was in high school. And we don't want to go back to talk about how long ago that was. I'll have to ask Bronson if he knows. I'm sure he does. If he doesn't, I'd be surprised. But you never know. Okay, that's fine. You can run into me too. I think one of the annoying things about some of these races too is that the computer will sometimes just swerve and do stupid things, and they'll even like miss some of these little checkpoint banners, and they won't have to like reset. They will be able to just continue on with the race and not have, like, if we miss a banner, we have to rewind and start back again to make sure we're within one of these checkpoints, or within all the checkpoints. But if the computer somehow decides to swerve out and totally miss, whoa, shoot, no, that was close, and totally miss one of them, they'll just keep going, and it's like it's not even a big deal. So, I think that's one of the more annoying things about this game. It's just little nitpick things, which I hate to like complain about all the time. But it's just like consistency and fairness with like the computer and everything. It just feels, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's playing fair. Which, yeah, life isn't fair. But like, it's a game. It's not that hard to do that. And the point of it is to have fun. So if you're doing like, I get that they want to make it so it's a little more challenging, but when it's just, they're doing things like that just for the sake of like adding a challenge, it's like, come on, you're kind of missing the point, I feel like. Okay, we're doing really good. So the point for this is that you get 100 points added to your team for every opponent on the other team that you're ahead of. So you can see the opponents are those ones listed in red. So you can see that I'm ahead of 4 of them. So I contribute 400 points to my team's point total. And if you are in first, you get a bonus 50 points. So right now, we have a total of 2250 as opposed to 1400, so we're doing pretty good. So it's nice to be a part of a team that is actually driving well. Sometimes you're on a team, you're matchmake with, or they matchmake you with random people. You don't really get to choose, and it's like, you get people that didn't pick a good car, so they're just too slow to start with, or just people that don't really know how to drive very well. Sure, you're not the only one who feels that way. Yeah. Hopefully. Except for everyone else will just be like, hey, just get good, come on. And this is this is a best 2 out of 3. So we won the first one. We win the next one. Then that settles it. Okay. Try not to get in the way of my teammates there that can accelerate just a little bit faster than I can. Whoop. Just sandwich me into the wall. Yeah, thank you. Practically in last place. Holy cow. Alright, we got some progress to make up here. Okay. A few of them took some bad corners. Or two of them. Nice. Okay. And it's nice, as long as you touch a checkpoint banner, you're on the inside of them, or you touch them, then you're good. So you can just barely touch the edge of one, and that counts. Okay, can we get past at least one of these guys? Maybe. Maybe on this corner. This corner. Whoa! Slow down. Okay. Gotta hold on to our lead here. Looking pretty good. Pretty good. And we got second. That's not too bad. Okay, well there you go. That was that. And that is the end of the High Performance series. Oh yeah, backstage passes. Let's go check that out. So we have a voting. I think the only reason I want to vote for this one is because I don't think I have a Hummer EV truck. So we'll see if that one wins. The only thing I guess I maybe already own some of these. So I don't own this one. How many passes I got? I got 3 passes. We've gotten everything from this already up to this point. So we get 2 cars a week. Let's go and see what's in the Forzathon shop. I didn't even check that out. Got the car. Surprise, surprise. Let's get an extra pass, just so we have a few extra. Okay, some watermelon socks. And this emote thing that's cheap. Got tons of points anyways. Okay. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll play this next one or not. Maybe we'll play a different racing game just to get a little bit more variety. We've been playing Forza Horizon here. We've been keeping up pretty good for several months now. Alright, let's see who is live. We can raid to. See who's actually live this late at night. Oh, Feo. Feo 2 is playing. Is he? Or is he collab? Yeah. He's... Alright, let's go raid Feo 2. Not playing, Forza, but, he's playing Donkey Kong 64 randomizer. So, we'll go over there and we'll say hello. I'll hang out for a little bit, but at some point, well, it's not too late. I'll hang out over there for a while. But have a good night, everyone. I will most likely be live tomorrow evening playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, since I'll be busy on Tuesday. Got a small group on Tuesday. So if you're interested in that, feel free to stop by. I'll be playing probably starting between 7 and 8 Pacific time, like usual. So have a good night, Connor. Thank you for hanging out all this time. God bless you. Get some good rest. And thank you, Pixel and Customizer, for the raids. And for all those that were here chatting and everything. I appreciate that. Have a good night. God bless. And we will catch you in the next stream. See you, everyone.